I did a big deep dive in the story, like deep in the water. Well, people have already heard about this story like a year ago. Was it this year or a year ago? Well, I don't care because this is my time to shine, to tell you a story. If you never heard about the story, here's where we begin. You know, every community has that one name people whisper a lot. And that name around here is Ash Trevino. At first glance, Ash looks like a normal mother, trying her best. But behind the scenes, there's chaos, there's drama, there's scandals that people won't stop talking about. The most scandal that people keep talking about is how she treats her children. This the scandal that started everything. People have say Ash is too strict, too harsh, too exploitive. There were days neighbors heard shouting through the walls. Days her child walked to school, avoiding everyone. People began to ask, is something wrong in that house? Why does Ash act like this? Well, this is the only way we need to find out. It's the public meltdown. Ash is known for snapping in public, at cashiers, at teachers, even her own friends. Okay, one moment she's calm, the next she is yelling. Videos started circulating. Yes, I can see that. I can see that. Of her losing control. Clips of her making excuses. And people couldn't ignore it. Yeah, you heard that right. People couldn't ignore it. And the next scandals, the secret she keeps. Whenever someone confronts Ashley, she lies. She blames others. She pretends she's fine, even though the cracks are obvious, like, for real though. Rumors say she's dealing with stress, money problems, an old relationship she couldn't truly heal.
She married a man in prison.
But inside fixing the mess, she hides it. And the more she hides it, the worse the scandals get. So, what's really going on with Ashley Trevino, known as Ash Trevino, isn't just a problem mom. She's a broken person, trying to look strong while everything inside of her is falling apart. Her scandals aren't just drama, they are warning signs. Warning signs. Signs that she's overwhelmed, exhausted, and trapped in a storm she can't control. And while the world judges her, while people gossips about her meltdowns, her attitude, and her cruelty, but there's still an innocent person caught in the middle. Her own daughter, Evie, who just wants love and peace, and a mom who sees her for who they are. We love you, Evie. We love you. We love you. We love you. Oh my god, I'm literally start crying, bro. Evie, we love you, girl. why we talk about Ash Trevino. We don't talk about her to shame her. We talk about because her story is real for so many families. Because ignoring science doesn't fix anything. Because the silence is how these cycles continue. Talking about Ash Trevino might help someone understand their own situations with their own family or give someone a courage to ask for help. But here's where the story gets most interesting. People think there's something wrong with Ashley Torino, but every time if someone tries to help her, Ash Trevino keeps declining someone to help her. So here's a video I saw on my For You page on TikTok. It's where an OF model, Camilla, did an interview with Ash Trevino where Camilla asks for Ash to give her money to buy for her daughter's beds because Ashley Trevino doesn't want to buy her daughter's beds.
So the most I've ever made on TikTok Live was $12,000.
In one sitting?
Yes.
In one live?
Yes.
How many hours?
Like 2.5.
You made 12 grand in 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
That Louis bagging fake, y'all. And her kids still don't have a bed. So what's that money?
He wants to buy Louis Vuitton bags. Like, oh, you're rich, but you don't want to buy your own daughter's beds? Real. I feel bad for Evie, really. And this is another video I saw. It was actually a photo slideshow, and guess who is it? Evie, the daughter of Ash Trevino. Where the slideshow begins with, I wish we can go back to the old days before fame got into your head. So, where Evie's trying to say is that her mom wasn't always like this. Her mom was always a good mom. But before fame got into her head, she changed. And she laughed that her mom changed because she thinks, oh, we're not gonna struggle with money anymore, but here we are. You know, this sounds like a good like diva version today. And I will say that Ash is a good mom. She is. I'm joking. Let me just say it here. Ash is between good and bad mom at the same time. Ash can do better. She can change to be a better mom, be there for her kids. She can also do her social media, but she also needs to show love for her children. If you ever enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!